Welcome to today's daily recovery check-in. And today is all about getting through the holiday Christmas period, feeling comfortable in your recovery, having a plan, knowing what you have to do, and keeping an eye on these 8 tips that I have for you to stay focused on your recovery and come out the other side even stronger than when you went in. So, my number one is have a plan with what you are doing over the next Christmas period and the next couple of weeks. Before Christmas is a really good time to plan. And what you can do is just plan out each week. You can use your diary or just start to take notes and make lists. Have a plan around maybe when you're finishing work, the people that you're going to see, what your schedule is like, the types of supports that you have. So plan through, not in huge detail, but just in enough detail that you know exactly what's coming up and how to prepare for that in advance. And particularly around social events, if you are going out to social events, that you have a good plan in place around how you're going to manage them and navigate them in a way that is 100% comfortable for you. So getting through the holidays is about you getting through it feeling 100% in control, knowing what you're doing. There's no ambushes coming from anywhere, and you have planned and you have a preparation idea for anything that comes up. So that's the first thing. So plan what you're doing in advance. Number two is to prepare yourself. If you know that you've got social events or family dinners, maybe where there's conflict and tension, or pressure points that might be coming up, just have a really good idea of what they might be and how you can prepare yourself to get through those and visualize your way through any events that are coming up or any uncomfortable conversations or situations, maybe time alone or low points during Christmas. So have a think about how can you prepare yourself best for those events and then mind yourself through those events. So that's planning and preparation in the lead up to Christmas so that you're in control. Number three I have is to stay focused on your recovery and on your recovery well-being. And just because we're in a holiday period, recovery never stops, and you're always learning and you're always making progress and you're always focused on your abstinence and sobriety and well-being goals. So have a plan. No matter what's happening over the next 3 or 4 weeks, you are 100% focused on your recovery. Your goals don't change. Your abstinence and sobriety plans don't change. How you mind and care for yourself don't change. So yes, the environments might be different. Yes, your routine might be different. Work might be different. Maybe family events and situations might be different, but the focus on your recovery never ever changes and it is consistent the whole way through the next couple of weeks. Number four is take time alone. And look, it's a really busy period, and all of our routines are out, all of our schedules are different, all of our rituals that we're really used to in the usual week are out the window. So, making sure that you get some time to yourself to stay connected and stay anchored in yourself and focused on the things that are important for you in your recovery is a good strategy. It's going to keep you grounded and mindful with those things that you need to stay focused on. And when we're around other people, we can get caught into their drama or the stresses or the pressure that they're under, or we can get sucked into different situations and scenarios. There's so much that could be happening in your environment and in your family circle and in your social circle. But when you get that time alone, it means that you can center yourself and come back to yourself and what's important for you, connecting with the meaning of your recovery, what you need to do to keep yourself safe. So that's number four, taking time alone, whether that's every day or every couple of days or a nice long walk over the weekend, that you have that alone time and the downtime to center yourself and stay focused. So then number five is to make this holiday season your own. And what I mean by that is that we all associate different things with holidays, and sometimes we get sucked into other people's expectations. So, particularly if you're in that first year of recovery, this is your opportunity to make the holiday season your own, whether you're religious or spiritual, or you're an introvert or an extrovert. Just remind yourself that you don't have to go with the norm and with what everybody else is doing. You don't have to go to the same social events or stay there as long as everybody else. You don't have to be eating and, copying what everybody else is doing. You can make this holiday period your own. You make the decisions about what feels right for you and what feels safe and comfortable and what keeps you in your comfort zone or your kind of stretch zone, but never pushing yourself into the stress zone. So make the holidays your own, plan and prepare what you want to do over the next couple of weeks and follow through with that. And when you're making the holidays your own, it means that you are in control and that the holiday period and having no routine isn't in control of you. So that's a really big one to embrace and to embody. So the question there for you is, what do you want out of the next couple of weeks? And how can you make this holiday period your own, and this Christmas period and New Year's? How can you own it and make it your own? So then we have number 5 or 6, which is to, stay up with your support and have a safe plan. So your support will be linked in with your safe plan. And it's easy to think, oh, I'll go to a meeting after Christmas or in the new year. But that consistency is really important. So if you've been going up to support meetings regularly until now, then keep up that pace, because that support is huge and it's crucial and it's lovely positive reinforcement. Maybe if you haven't been going to meetings, it's also a good time to dip back into meetings, because it'll help to reduce your overall stress and it'll kind of keep you on your toes and keep you focused on yourself and what your recovery goals are. So support is huge. If you look at planning and preparing, also consider the support piece. Who are my support people? Who are the people that know what I am going through at the moment and that are supporting your recovery? And how can you stay connected, in touch with those people? And how can you use those people to keep you grounded and focused? And if you're having a bad day or you're really struggling, that you have a couple of people that you can reach out to immediately to talk to about whatever you're going through. Keep your support consistent, stay connected, and have a safe plan if you're feeling triggered or if you know there's going to be some challenging times coming up. Make sure that you've organized to talk to those people when it's happening. Then we have, to keep up with your recovery practices. So just because it's a holiday, lots of your rituals and routines and your structure, maybe your environment, maybe the people will be very different, but keep up with your recovery practices, whether that is self-care or doing workbooks or your journaling, which is really popular, planning your week, getting to your meetings, staying focused on yourself. So keep up those practices. Maybe they might be a little bit less if you're feeling in a really good place, or maybe it might be better for you to up your support and up your practices to keep you grounded over the next couple of weeks. So you work out whatever is best for you over the holiday period. And the last one there is around, staying grounded. There's so much happening at Christmas and New Year's. It's a period of time, I think, where emotions are running high and there's huge expectation, and sometimes there's parties and socializing. There can be lots of drinking, different types of events. So if you are going into the Christmas period not feeling grounded, it could be easy to experience micro slips or lapses in judgment, not putting your recovery at the forefront of your mind. When you're staying grounded, you're here, you're in the moment, and you're in the present. You're not running away with yourself. Your mood is regulated, and you know that you can cope with whatever you're experiencing, and you'll have your plan and you'll have a preparation, you'll have good support in place, And when you're grounded, you're dealing with whatever you're experiencing in the moment. Staying grounded over the next couple of weeks might be giving yourself that time alone to have a walk and talk with yourself. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What's going on for you? So when I think of keeping grounded or staying anchored, it's being in your body. It's not being in a fearful space or a fantasizing space or a preoccupied space. When you're grounded and anchored, you're nice and balanced in your body and with your thoughts and with your emotions. You're keeping an eye on the well-being. You're listening to what your body needs. You're listening to your emotions, and you are just acknowledging them and feeling them. So stay grounded over Christmas and have a think about, how can I stay grounded? What's worked for me in the past? What do I know definitely doesn't keep me grounded? How can I keep a ritual of being grounded and being mindful and anchored over the next couple of weeks that will help keep me focused on the recovery? I hope that some of those ideas and suggestions and tips will be beneficial for you over the next couple of weeks.